Hey, it's your boy Dustin from the Flying Chariots, the Rise Podcast. And today, oh shit, you won't believe it. I got my boy Tico and his girl Rhea, and they're fucking phenomenal. I know Tico for a long time, since back in high school. So it's funny. We have some history together, and him and Rhea have gotten together and created the Alien Support Group, and it's really cool. And they got music going on. They're in this. They do the festival stuff. They do fire spinning, and they do all these gnarly lights. They make life a lot more funner when you're around them. I should say. So Rhea. So Rhea, can you tell us where you grew up and how you got yourself into what you're doing now?
Yeah, I grew up in a lot of places. My family moved around a lot as a kid. I lived in Minnesota and Georgia, and fast forward to COVID. Mm-hmm. And Tico and I met at a Luna party on the beach, and we were fire spinning, and we connected and kind of been building and kicking it since. And Alien Support Group also started during COVID,
Yeah.
So
yeah,
because it came down to there was nothing to do, and so the boys got a system and a controller, and we all downloaded the software, and one by one we started learning how to DJ. And Alien Support Group is here because we're aliens on Earth and we need support. We can't do this shit alone.
That is, yes, I'm all aboard about that. That's so awesome.
And so it's during a time of absolute chaos, and it was people were demanded to be in their own homes and stay alone and to distance and all these things, and we were we can't do that. We created a portal and a bubble built on music and connection and art and flow and frequency and energy. And we've built and learned a lot of things along the way since that portal opened.
And we've collaborated with all of our alien family. We've all downloaded our lessons and integrated those years prior through various other experiences. So we have a lot of people that we're connected with, our soul fam, some of them our soul tribe, some from close to our system, some from farther away, extended family. And the more that we get together and work on collaborating and finding ways to work with each other's frequencies, we all bring something positive to the table. All of us have not just practical skills, but background knowledge of certain things. And it's almost like composing or mixing music just right there. When we want to get together to have conversations or create these experiences, art visual experiences for people who, now you have some normies and or some people who are going through their own experiences, and they come across something like this, and it could be completely life-changing for them.
It unlocks something in their awareness as whatever it is that they're experiencing when they're seeing us flow, or just seeing the little worlds that we create. And whenever we put things out, it's with intention, so we like to do things around the moons and the equinoxes and the solstice. We naturally just kind of, it's intentional, but it's also unintentionally intentional. It aligns that way. We're oh, hey, so guess what? You know how we have that gig at that spot? Okay, well, that's on the equinox, BTW. Didn't even think about that,
Oh, that's funny.
So, and so it's kind of cool. Even by doing this right now with you, we are on, it's the new moon in Leo.
Yeah, you're going to say the new moon is tonight. Yeah.
Yeah. It was actually exact at 2:20 something this afternoon, and
so we're in it.
Yeah, so we're in it. We are in
Cool.
We're here, new beginnings, man. We're in it. So, what did you think when you came down and we all got together and you saw kind of some of what we did?
That was just a piece of it.
And that was awesome. Yeah, me and Ellison got a real good, awesome feel, and the atmosphere that you both brought to the table with your tent and the lights and just the awesome vibe. Again, Allison really liked you, Ray, and you too, Tico. And just yeah, just I was more amazed that you were fire spinning and doing all the tricks, and you too, Tico. I was like, Jesus Christ! You guys
Yeah.
got lightsabers out and started sparring with each other. I'm like, Jesus, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
And I just loved how you brought like another community of fire spinners. Like people had their own like equipment, but didn't have the dip. And I was like, where the fuck is the dip? And people started talking to me because I was just hanging out the place that had the dip.
Yeah.
Started talking to me like I was a fire spinner. I'm like, dude, I don't do this shit. I had like 3 people come up to me like, yeah, man, when you gonna do something? I'm like, dude, I'm sitting here just chilling.
Doing it right now.
So
I'm doing it right now.
are you?
No, you are.
You
You
were.
are holding it down,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah.
Oh no, yeah, no, you were. That was so fun. That was super fun to watch. And again, when everybody else was using your gasoline, or it's really interesting how like the community really wanted to kind of, it's just it reminded me like the hip hop battles, or not battles, but necessarily, but just the ciphers. Like, oh, I got this, but people had different spinners, different styles, and different like ways that they were doing it. I was just like, this is really cool. Like, what the fuck? So,
Yeah.
thank you
Well,
for
cool.
showing
Yeah, by
us that.
opening the circle, it brought in the rest of the people around that spin fire. Right, brought
Yes.
the artists, and they're like, "Hey, so can we spin with you?" And yep, absolutely, that's what it's here for.
And that's something you've really been studying lately is
Mhm.
flow.
Yeah, very much so.
In
Flow
general.
state.
It just reminded me of this one time when I was at Hoyt Park, up on the upper part of Hoyt, at the sunset part. Me and a friend were outside ciphering. We just turned the beats up in the car, and we were just outside, just rapping back and forth. And a car comes creeping. There's a bunch of another, group of kids like our age. They turned their car around and parked next to us, jumped out of the car, didn't say anything to us, but just jumped into the cipher. Not to battle us, but just to flow with us. And it was just like a whole different language of not even speaking about anything, but nothing but rhymes. And then we at the end of it, like, this is so cool. Like, this is like, who the fuck are you guys? It's coming out of, yeah, we just heard you rapping. It's like, yeah, we're coming through, throw down too. Like, that's so much love. And that's what I thought of when I saw this little fire group coming every which way. It's like, can we use your dip? Oh, we got, like, can we join this like circle that you got going? Because you made a circle of lights, and again, it was so much show for just the love of music and just free spirited. You brought your tarot cards out, and you got your stone. Again, some hippie love. Just boom.
You know
It took me in there. It was awesome.
And that's what we try to do for all our shows or events. None of them are the same.
They're all specialized, and
We try to bring that vibe when there's a bunch of DJs too. So yeah, you get to see 6 or 7 out of the world cosmic sets, and all interlaced to create experiences, lights and lasers, different tapestries per different environments and things. Like a lot of intention goes behind creating those spaces because it's anchoring in these photons, these frequencies, helping people open up spaces inside themselves, whether it's in their mind or in their field that they weren't aware that they could access. Everyone has their own experience,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's all very dialed into the event and what type and where we're at, if we're inside or outside.
And the other aliens find you too.
Yeah, real.
They find it.
That's what I say. Yeah, the mushrooms were a nice touch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, damn.
Mhm.
That was really funny.
Cool.
No, with the alien support group, I like the name and like your theory of the fact that we are aliens ourselves, and I love that concept because I always thought about that concept because there's a lot of history and a lot of contactees and abductees that deal with human-like ETs. And I can imagine like human ETs are just seeding the stars, or we might be an alien race that crash landed here millions of years ago, and it's because some dumbass crashed here and we had to start from scratch again and started wars with each other because of whatever reason, and we had to start from sticks and stones. That's just a theory. But again, and then we talk about Russia talks with their space, when Russia's space program, they talk about their astronauts, they call them cosmonauts because because they believe that they once came from the stars and they're returning home. Like how poetic, right? Like
Yeah.
I wish we kind of had that concept here in America.
Some
But
of us
yeah,
do. Some of us do.
yeah.
You can see it. There was a study or a material that was just released. It's a partnership between Caltech and University of Toronto, and they were fed. An AI was fed different microstructure tensile strengths, and it came up with a lattice work to create a new material. Bro, it is 3 times stronger than titanium, and it's it's as light as foam.
Oh my God.
So without human interface, right? So now we have this brand new it's a nano lattice that we can print materials of super lightweight but super strong, or 7 times titanium, something insane like that. And this is just a start. I think we're getting to where we're going to be. A lot of that, like the time traveler theory, I think is pretty accurate. Where a lot of these crafts we're seeing is us. Mm-hmm. We're getting there. And not just the military ones. I'm saying some of these other races and crafts.
Yeah.
Loop back around.
No, it's again, I'm a huge ancient astronaut theorist, and yeah, they've been here. They're still here, and I think they're in the bottom of the ocean.
Yeah.
Anywhere. And that's so crazy to think about, man. It's just like we only discovered like 8% of the ocean. That's not shit. Like what mind-boggling shit is in there,
Did you hear about the black goo they found?
Oh yeah.
The DNA is specifically titled, you have to look this up, Ship Goo 001. So out of Lake Erie, and they shipped it into Cincinnati, and they actually flew it to University of Duluth. There was this black, oily like goo covering the engine, and they found out it's alive. It's some type of cellular organism. Venom, and the DNA is unknown to us. So the base strand is now called Ship Goo 001. It's real. I thought it was a goalpost. I put this shit up.
But you know what? It's not far-fetched because panspermia. Like that's why there's a lot of theories of scientists talking about the octopus being from panspermia because there's no ancestors of the octopus here. Yep. And they're smart as fuck and they're alien-like, right?
There's so much of the ocean we don't understand.
But no, you're right. This could be a form of panspermia. This could come from the stars, and this kind of took a while to grow up and be found. you know?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah, we're getting there, but
yeah, there's something really weird.
The ones who want to come online when they're ready, if it's in their soul path for this life. Everyone's working on their contracts, whether it's past lives, future lives. I think they all kind of intertwine. Ripple effect.
Yeah. Is it like more of the reincarnation type deal as you're kind of talking about, like how we have to seem? I think I'm at my peak because I'm at like ancient astronauts. I don't think you can go any further than that.
A lot I interact with, I think, came down this lifetime. Not to say this is our first time on Earth, because we're kind of masters of the Earth plane. We do it very easily and smoothly. I just don't think we've been here for a while. I think all of us had breaks for a minute. But now somehow we're some of us just to observe, some of us to interact, some of us to connect, some of us to report back. We're reporting right now. You think there isn't a ship? Tune into your frequency, listening and feeling, for sure. Right.
Yeah. And I always think about I always kind of think about all like the radio waves since the radio has been invented. That's been going out into outer space. Billions and billions and billions of miles away, you know what I'm saying? Holy Christ.
Yeah, we've been getting
finally picking up
too.
I don't know.
That's crazy. We get signals back.
I think Stephen Hawking had a theory that we shouldn't reach out to the stars for extraterrestrials because we might run into a hostile extraterrestrial race. You know what I'm saying? That would suck.
Fucking dumbass. Yeah. Well, they'll figure it out. Look at the state of
But it's not
affairs
the
of the
first. It's
world
not the
now.
first. I think that maybe
Look at where we're
extraterrestrials
at
would
now.
fight for us.
Man.
Yeah.
But new moon in Leo, huh?
New moon in Leo.
So what's that even mean? Because I don't know astrology that well.
Well,
I'll turn it over to you.
I do have the photo.
Yeah, if you got pictures, you could probably pull it up.
Yeah, I at least have like the chart for the day, so I can show you what I like look at.
Yeah. Cool. There's a share button down there.
Yes, there is.
Sweet.
Oh,
nice.
There you go. Perfect. Yes, tell me more about this.
Okay, so
this is today. This is what's going on right now.
Oh, yes. Perfect. So yeah,
okay,
explain to us what this is.
Yeah, so currently is the new moon in Leo. So the new moon is when the moon and the sun are right next to each other in the sky. So it appears as though we have no moon. I don't know. Can you draw on this? Oh.
Maybe.
I don't know. No, I don't want to hit the whiteboard button. I don't know that. But
I mean, I can like zoom in a little bit.
Hey, there we go.
I think she got it.
All right. So right over.
Oh, you got it?
Ooh. Oops. Okay, right over.
Oh, that's cool. You can.
Yeah, right over here is the sun and the moon conjunct in Leo.
Oh, that's really cool. Okay.
So the sun brings clarity and illuminates that which is hidden. When it comes to the moon is like our emotions and the past and our experiences. So when the moon and the sun are together, it can highlight like really good past stories and experiences. It can also illuminate like what needs to be worked through and done on an internal level. Like it brings it to the surface. And that's where we can have like the conversations and stuff about it also, because if we look here at Mercury.
Really ties into the tarot.
Oh, cool.
Mercury right there is also in Leo, and Mercury is all about communication. So that's where like us doing this thing right now, this like being on the podcast is totally in alignment with what's happening in the stars right now as well.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah. So then if you notice these green lines in here,
yes.
That go,
yeah, what's that?
So those are harmonious aspects in the family of 3. So they create trines and sextiles, and so right now we have a double grand trine going on from the sun and the moon over to Black Moon Lilith over here. And then over here we have Neptune and Saturn as well. So Neptune and Saturn together is like right now talking about dreams and ideals and our visions and things along those lines. It's in a very real, secure, and like long lasting state. Like Saturn is very authentic and not superficial. Like Saturn is everything that is like just real and long lasting. So having all of these planets working together is just like really good energy for building something. And the fact that Black Moon Lilith is involved means that like it's something primal. That makes sense. Yeah,
that's crazy.
Right. And then the sun and moon over here are also making an opposition to Pluto and Aquarius here. And so like Pluto and Aquarius is like disruptive to the system, disruptive to like humanitarian type of things. And we can kind of see that occurring in the world as it is right now. So, you know, that's kind of like that's a overarching theme, because Pluto is a outer planet. So he doesn't interact quite as much at generally, there we go. Yeah. Generally doesn't have like as much personal influence, but has more personal influence because the sun and the moon are making an aspect to it. So Pluto brings about like obsessiveness, like compulsiveness, which can also, we can look at the higher octaves of what, you know, we naturally want to think of when we hear those terms. The higher octaves of those is like, right, I'm really passionate about something and I really go for it, you know? So having Pluto also in there is kind of cool right now. So having all of these planets all interacting, Uranus is also in there, which is like spontaneous, like in the moment, like wants to be present, is here, listening, is active, is taking action, is doing, mixed in with all of like the ideals and the projects and the new beginnings, because new moon is new beginning, new start. There's no moon right now. Now, as the sun and the moon move away from each other in the sky, that's how the moon illuminates and we start to see her again. So, what is going on? No, I don't want to use hand gestures.
No, that's great. Actually, I didn't know you can draw on that. That is fucking dope.
Yeah, that was cool because I have an Apple Pencil for my iPad, so I was like, oh wait, I can do this.
Well, thank you for doing that.
I did not.
There was just so much to look at, to tell you the truth. So I mean, that helped out a lot doing that.
Right? Yeah, that's how I felt when she showed it too.
Yeah, those charts are a lot, and that's where like as we go deeper into vibrational astrology, you can kind of see what's going on in a person's blueprint. And I personally have a strong 19th vibration, which is 19 times magnified the birth chart.
Can you explain the difference between vibrational astrology and traditional astrology?
Yes, I totally will. And the 19th vibe is pattern analysis. So I can see the patterns I unlock very easily when I look at that chart. Cool. The difference between vibrational astrology and regular astrology is that vibrational astrology is still to this day being researched. It's entirely research and evidence-based. It's all been done by studying, like mass study of famous people's birth charts, as well as like the astrologers. Santino is what he is. He is the founder of vibrational astrology, and it's all been research sense. And then he taught a class which included my teacher Starlene, who they have been studying it with their team for I want to say like 20 years now.
Oh wow.
And yeah, and they're based out of Florida, so they're now teaching like my level of coming in, so it's kind of like a fresh set of eyes and generation into the project. So they're still researching. So I'll be starting my research to see if I can find any correlations between the autism spectrum and birth charts. My teacher is currently, Starlene is currently studying ADHD. So we are going to do our individuals on the specific different diagnoses and then bring our findings together, because autism and ADHD also kind of go hand in hand, and there are a decent amount of beings on Earth who experience the combination of the two. So, so excited about that. But yeah, it's all evidence-based and research. Like, it's all very like the information that I am sharing with someone has been so much so studied that the energy just matches. Like, there's nothing that doesn't fit somewhere.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's very
cool.
That was really cool. I just learned a lot there. I never really messed with those charts or know anybody who really does that, so that's really interesting. And then you gotta know a lot. I mean, Jesus.
Well, hey,
there's a lot to cram in there.
If you're ever interested in having your charts read, I will totally do that.
Oh yeah, we could totally do that. Yeah. I don't know if you want to do it tonight on the podcast, I definitely want a tarot card reader.
Yeah, I would say not tonight. I'm saying like in the future. Yeah, I'm saying in the future. Yes.
Okay.
If you ever want to.
Well, I'd like to have you guys back. They'd be like so cool.
Or maybe if you ever have other guests that want to come on, some of your favorite guests.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think we did talk about that last night. Yes, we should have some guests come on and do some tarot card reading.
Yeah, that would be really cool to have rotating and incorporate some other people also, some of your favorite people. Keep collaborating. Yes.
Let's do that.
I see what you do. I think is amazing, bro. I think every small creator who wants to be big should be learning from you. You are building an authentic audience. You are.
Thank you.
I can swear to anyone watching this that you are 100% on screen and it's off screen. What you get is real, authentic, and that's what vibes, and it creates a resonance that matches authenticity and real. And if we aren't doing it for that reason, why the heck would we be doing it, bro?
Man, I'm blushing over here.
Yes. Yeah,
No, that means a lot to me, man. No,
I
seriously.
watched you grind and build up, and it's awesome to me. It's
Yeah.
motivational. It's fucking great. I think.
Yeah, I'm glad it gives you motivation, especially knowing each other for so long. That really means a lot to me. That the comments that you just made there, really, I take that to heart, and
And
I'll
it's
just
real.
keep.
I've told all my friends these exact same comments. So yeah.
Yeah, well, thank you, and that's why I gave you my Kachina dolls and some other
Well,
cool artifacts, and yeah, memorabilia.
yeah,
The Kachina.
yeah,
But no,
yeah.
no, it's so cool, and I'm so glad that you guys found each other because I think you guys vibe off each other so fucking well. I think
We
everybody
support
gets a
each other.
joy when you see both of you together, and I got to you introduced me to some of your friends that we were partying with that night. That was just, again, you're a very likable couple, and just everybody's just again, you guys have a bright aura about you, so. It's
We
really dope.
realize that we're each on our own soul paths here on earth with our own soul contracts and reasons. And I want to support her and meeting her as the best she can. And likewise, and I feel that, and that allows us to work with a lot of people and, interact with a lot and help people who are struggling to find their place or purpose, find their authenticity. We've gone through it all. And I say we, all of us three here, because we can meet in a resonance. And a lot of people are just starting to go through it. They're having their first dark nights of the soul. They're starting to think, am I crazy because I'm having these visions, or I'm going out of body at night, or I'm having lucid dreams of being up on ships or off planet, or I'm getting synchronicities, or they're just starting these processes. And that's, I don't know, part of our, I think, just passion here on earth is to.
By setting the stage of authenticity, it allows other people to be authentic and express and to express their interests and to approach and say, hey, is it cool if I take a video of you? Or, hey, can you do that for my kids before I take them home so they can go to bed? Or, hey, like where they by setting the stage and opening the doors that allow for just authentic expression, it allows other people a safe place for authentic expression, and it's so beautiful.
That's so cool. It is. Yes.
Yeah.
It's well said. And no, it is beautiful. It's just the community, and again, like this, to have people who are interested in what you're doing, and just like to hear your advice. Again, like maybe getting a tarot card reading, or getting a chart read. I think it's important to people just to find out where they're going in life or what they have in the future.
And bro, you haven't even experienced our portal project yet.
Oh, cool.
Been in the portal, done the portal. Yeah. It's great. People at Portal love it. And I think sometime we should try to plan like a fundraiser or something for your channel, and like Allison's property or something. And we could do something cool and invite only, and do something really multi and high dimensional.
I wonder.
She lives right across the street from that park of Obrick there.
See,
right by the lake.
That might be something sweet. We'll have to work on that.
Am I able to share a video in here?
Hang on, do you have
photos?
You can probably share.
I think you might.
I think try.
If you're using a computer, or if you're using an iPad.
Okay. We'll see what she's got here.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad.
For some reason, iPads don't play videos.
I wonder if I could share my screen.
Yeah, maybe. Try that. I think it's under. Yeah, share screen. It's like website URL is what it is.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. Can you see what's going on here? Oops, not that.
Yeah, I can see your background. It's an angel.
There's
someone meditating.
Good portal.
It should be. That is all aces.
Oh, cool.
Okay. I don't have any of the videos on here. Just the most recent one we did.
Well, no, yeah, but it's not really the look set up.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea.
Yeah. What if you go to your Insta or on Facebook? There you go.
Because I already know I'm logged in here. Can you see what's going on here?
Yeah, that's sweet.
I still know what's going on.
Totally.
This is cool.
Let's see how it likes us or not.
Right.
You like
Hot
it?
spots?
Come on.
Hotspot's trying.
It's trying to log in.
Let's go.
Aliens at the bodega.
That's
It's
tight.
trying to load.
That's cute. Little aliens there.
Videos.
Right? Aren't they cool? They have those at the downtown bodega in Ironwood, Michigan.
Ironwood, Michigan.
That's where we did the Luna Block party a week or two ago.
Mm-hmm. Right after we saw you in Madison, that's what we came up to do. There we. Well, that's one.
That's one.
Yeah,
it's an old one, but that works.
Yeah,
Where's it?
Oh, that's one?
It's one of, well, because it's always
one.
different. Can you see the video?
Yep. Oh, this is dope.
That's the portal. You got some other too. There it is.
There we
Yeah.
go.
It's a whole frequency. It's a vibration. People go in there, you don't come out the same.
No. All right. Well, it's no more lag.
You saw it.
Saw it.
Saw some.
Whoa.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, there's a lot of cool videos.
There we go.
On
On the
aliens
Instagram
working.
also.
Yeah, Earth is basic.
Yep, at Earth is Basic.
Oh, thank you for sharing. That was dope. I'm
Heck yeah.
finding out more things I could do on. Well, I kind of wish maybe I should experiment. Maybe I could do that now on my side. Because if you did that on iPad, I should be able to do that too. What the fuck?
Yeah.
Show, bro.
Definitely.
And I think that would really add some touches. That'd be cool.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I do, and that's the thing. I put music to our episode, and I do like sound effects if stuff is funny and stuff like that. So,
Cool.
yeah, Tico.
Tarot reading matches the stars.
Yes, so that's what I was wanting to go over before we did any tarot reading. I wanted to go over the tarot symbolism of what you talked about. If that's
yeah, please.
Really important. So we have when we talk about the in Leo, where we got their moon in Leo, the Leo card is strength, and strength card really represents facing our challenges, and usually this is our inner challenges, something inside ourselves, addictions, compulsions, etc. By meeting them, as you see, like a gentle form of mastery. She's not wrestling with the lion. She's gently closing its mouth because she's gained enough trust of that. And what I think is really interesting then, so when you have the sun, so that's the in Leo part. So that's what it's exposing. When you have the sun card and the moon card together in tarot, the sun card is illuminating, right? What the moon card keeps hidden, where you're talking about there's a little, the little crabby guy comes up out of the water.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. And so like it's just tying into that Scorpio of digging deep into our water, our emotional selves. This is finding those emotional parts, maybe shadow work, illuminating shadow parts, and showing that we have the strength right now. This is a time to be in the courage to address and be able to move on. Because what's really interesting here then is if you take the strength, which is 8, and now you bring in, you said, adding Mercury. So Mercury is the magician. That's the one. That's the card of manifestation. That's the card of working with the 4 natural elements to bring about things on the earth plane. That's also the card of channeling, like as above, so below, bringing down whether these downloads, messages, and bringing them here and communicating them. So now it's almost like you saying, so, okay, if we're recognizing these things, whether it's challenges, societal challenges, personal things we're overcoming, how we're evolving, talking about them, communicating them. So if you do the 8 plus the 1 brings about the Hermit card, which is the 9. And the Hermit actually represents the Hermetic, the alchemist, the one who practices the laws of Hermes, the Book of Thoth.
Okay.
And it's the card of attainment and being able to kind of recognize it. And so like right now is set up in our stars. We're going to set an intention, because the new moon is all about setting an intention that the full moon will realize. I would say, using the symbolism of the tarot, the intention should be that mastery and guidance. We have the ability now, that light becomes our own lantern in the dark. We're in the ability to find our true path, find our calling, follow it, because we can take the things in our past that were challenges or that we had hidden, or these shadow parts of ourselves, shine light, which in the sun is growth, it's expansion, and use that for that self-mastery, and then be able to communicate and work with that with others here, in order for us to be able to lean on our understandings, follow our own paths, and then work better in the community with other people, whatever that path shall go.
Yeah, because united we are stronger, though we're only stronger if we are able to know and be on the true path. You know, we're at our strongest then. We can work better together when we all know what it is we're doing here, at least to some degree or another.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crunching the numbers.
Yeah.
So am I going to get a reading?
Do you want to read them?
Yes, I do. Yes,
okay.
I do.
What do you want a reading on? What should be our intent be?
Let's see.
Should combine. Go light on the cards.
Maybe what's seeing for the future for my podcast, and just I don't know. Just let it all flow.
Flow state guidance. I got you.
Okay.
I like it. We can work with that. Okay. Yeah, I'm going to put down some cards, and then I'll read them, and then Rhea is going to put down some Lenormand cards to kind of clarify some of the messages. So I think it'll be cool. Double.
Sweet. Sweet. The double. Hell yeah.
Together. Right.
Dang. I feel it.
Future podcast. Where we go at? No. Very first card. The Fool.
Okay.
0, bro. This is the start. This is right before the Magician. This is a super powerful card, because the Fool card comes, that's like the Zen card of like beginner's mind. This one says take the leap. It's a leap of faith. Like this one, you like go all in, even if it doesn't make sense. Trust that the universe has your back. This one is with the 0, the infinite potentials. You can manifest this into whatever you want to. The power of the cards and the stars literally is in alignment right now. If we plant the seed for it, like I think that this is a beginning of a journey. So we're right in a certain way. If you look at the 9, the 1 through 9 cycle of numerology, right, as your 9, that Hermit card of attainment, your whole first cycle of grinding up to get to where you are now is done. I would say that this is a time to allow that to be complete. And this is a time now, I'm getting goosebumps here, to embrace a whole new start of a whole new journey of a whole next level of manifesting and going like that. It's going to be incorporating more spirit. It's going to be incorporating more of your divine path and plan. It's going to be bringing that platform.
And in alignment.
And way in alignment.
Way in alignment.
Cross it. And bro, so you're going to die. You're going to die. So I said, cross it. Because when I look at covering and crossing cards, it's kind of like 2 wavelengths that meet to see if they're in opposition, if they work together, what's going on. The 9, okay, remember completion, right? This is the 9 in cups. So the 9 in cups is the most fulfilled emotional state you can bring about. Also, in tarot, very specifically, when I do a reading for someone, this is what's called the wish card. So as a whole separate meaning out of all the astrology, when this one shows up, I tell the person, essentially the conditions are right for whatever you wish, you can manifest. Yep. So use your wish wisely, because that's what's crossing the Fool here, right? He's heading towards that sense of emotional fulfillment. Like this guy's got all his cups full. He's sitting there. He's chilling. He's happy. He's content.
Dude, that's spot on, dude.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah.
Keep going.
Throw a Norman or something.
Yeah.
Put a couple.
Clover, lilies, fox. Yeah. So, clover is all things green. Luck, opportunity, money. All things that clover, luck, all the good things, surprises, happy surprises. And then we have the lilies, which is like pure and tranquil and peaceful and
so no chaotic surprises.
No chaotic surprises, right? It's good.
Oh, cool.
Good. And then we have Fox who comes in, who is like intelligent, clever. He's sly. He can be the observer, so he kind of knows what's going on before he takes action.
Hell yeah.
Having them all together is like, yeah, in alignment with what you're doing here, right? This would be like, this is your supporting energy right now. Like, right? Like you're like peaceful and like, yeah, like let's do this thing. I would see where it goes. And there's luck behind you. And you got like the smarts and opportunities,
and the luck is Jupiter really too. Yeah.
Oh, that's sick.
I would say if you're looking for practical advice too, that's like using to the best of your ability, your creativity, your cleverness.
Yep.
You're being able to come up with a really cool idea,
quick-witted,
running with it. Yep. Your quick-wittedness, and probably that to me, I'm already picking up on the idea of you're even talking about like integrating graphics and like doing some things right there, because that'll let your mind flip, just how you were showing us our slideshow last night.
Yeah.
Right, exactly. And I think that's part of that too. So
absolutely.
Yeah, it's cool, bro.
Yeah.
Definitely happy to be on. Thank you for the invitation, and like happy to be on board for this whole new path of your journey. And I hope that we can, keep collaborating together and doing more fun stuff.
No, I'd like to have you come back, and then I think it'd be great to have like an open mic to people who want to get a tarot card reading or maybe the chart
conversation. Yeah.
Or and then whatever cards you were just doing there too, that was pretty spot on too. That was good. No, I love hearing that too. Especially when you said like, this is giving me goosebumps.
It did.
Yeah, no, it's great.
That was real. Yeah,
that was so cool. I was gonna say, is there a website or is there a Facebook page or is there Instagram where my audience can find you guys? And maybe even like try to like, if you guys do like the music scene, are you trying to book like shows? Or are you trying to do stuff, festivals?
Yep.
Please.
Yep. Booking off of Instagram, and we do the side stuff there. We have our channels. We'll send you the links. They can probably find me.
Or just speak it out loud, or if you know it off the top of your head.
At Earth is Basic for Alien Support Group.
Mine's Gypsy Tarot 333 on YouTube for tarot.
Yeah, and then mine is The Warrior Woman's Path 333 on YouTube. I think.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
We'll send you links.
Yeah, we'll send.
Because we got a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. And we want collaboration. We want communication. This is great. We love it.
If I could figure out, I've done it once before, but I got to do it again and try to figure it out. But do it live on YouTube. Do it live, and that'd be actually cool. That we can actually have people type in their questions.
I think they should. You talk to the chat.
Talk to the chat. I think that'd be really cool.
Get involved.
Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah, because I have over 1,600 subscribers. So
let's do it.
Hell yeah, let's go.
Yeah, I think we can reach out to some of those guys. So.
I think people will love it. I can't wait to see the comments on this one.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited to edit this one. This is gonna be fun. I'm gonna put some cool music to it and maybe some cool sound effects and I'm gonna make it nice and flashy, and I'm gonna flash it all up.
Yeah, bro.
I love you guys so much.
I know, we love you too. Can't wait to come back and kick it again.
I know, what the fuck? You two need to come back down here. I miss you.
And it would be great to have you flow music sometime.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Yeah.
If we did a small event or something, even if it was just like a hangout for us, and we brought
we'll let you know.
We'll do that.
You guys see Allison's house? That is like a church. There is a stage in her living room. Yeah. It is amazing. You can just like DJ up on that. Oh my god, it'd be so cool.
Sure. Yeah.
Man. Okay. Well, hey, you guys.
We love you.
Yeah, thank you again. Hey,
magic.
It was, dude. Stay with me for 2 more minutes.